trading in 2023? Today we're going to answer that question. I'm going to go through a few points. Being a Forex trader myself, I trade full time and I've done so for the last, I'd say 3 years now. It's quite tricky. So I'm going to go over the positives and the negatives of becoming a full-time Forex trader. So maybe you can weigh up if that's something that you want to do in the future, or maybe it's something you're trying to do currently. You need a bit more encouragement to actually go full out in your pursuits to become a full-time Forex trader. Just going to start off by saying you need to have money to trade full time. You can't just have £1,000 in an account, £5,000 in a trading account and expect to make enough money to make a full-time living. That's literally not possible unless you're making 5,000 to 10,000% gains every single month, which is very, very tricky. Even 500% gains or like 1,000% gains, it's still quite tricky to actually make, enough money to actually trade full time. You have to be aware of this. There are obviously tools nowadays which can actually help you achieve, having a larger account, such as, using prop firms. So you pass a challenge, a 2-stage evaluation, and then they actually give you, multiple 6 figures into 7 figures to actually trade with. But obviously you need to be able to trade to do that. Before you even consider it, make sure you actually have, the financial situation in your life to trade full time. The main thing is to have 6 to 12 months of your salary saved up at the start. This is very, very obvious. Same as if you're starting any business. On this second channel, I'm going to go over different business things that I'm doing, more lifestyle sort of videos and general finance towards business rather than just solely Forex trading like my main channel. If you're going into business and you're going full time into anything, you're going to want a reserve. You're going to want a backup fund that covers your expenses. So let's say now I wanted to start a new business and I was going to stop trading. Do I have 6 to 12 months of money saved up just in case? Yes. So I can now not make money for 12 months and I still be able to pay all my expenses, all my bills, and I still be able to have a roof over my head and food on the table. This is very, very important because let's say you have the pressure of you have to make money every single month or every single trade to actually be able to pay all your expenses, then it's going to add pressure to your trading. You're going to get more stressed. You're going to take trades you wouldn't normally take. And overall, the experience isn't going to be nice for you. You just end up ignoring your plan and just trading like someone that doesn't have a plan at all. Let's say you have the money, you have 6 to 12 months up front. What's the next step? Well, firstly, you need to have a profitable trading strategy. You need one that's been proven over the test of time. Anyone can have a strategy that's profitable for 1 month or 2 months, but is that profitable over the next 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, the next few years? How does it perform, during these strange market conditions, maybe, during lockdown, with different market conditions to the market conditions now? When I started trading in 2019, the first few months I actually started trading in 2020, I was still considered a beginner trader. There were loads of flash crashes. Obviously we had the lockdown, we had crazy volatility, gold would move multiple 300-400 pips in a single session. You had to be able to trade during these times of uncertainty. If your strategy can't perform in those, then what are you going to do if something happens? Let's say there's a war or something happens with currencies or anything. You need to be prepared to actually trade in these, uncertain times with a lot of volatility. You also need to be able to trade in times where there's very little volatility, periods of consolidation. How do you perform trading during these sort of areas? Once you have collected data on all of this, you know exactly what setup you're using, what time frame you're using, what session you're trading in, your average risk to reward, your win rate. And once you've got this all planned out and you've actually journaled, back tested, forward tested, live tested, this is only when you can consider yourself to have a profitable trading strategy. I see so many people, they try to say they're profitable because they had one profitable month and then like, I was profitable for this month, that means my strategy is profitable, but it's not. If you don't have at least like 3, 4, 5, 6 months of trading results, obviously it varies because some people trade differently. So a lot of people would be happy with making, 20, 30% in the year. And that doesn't matter if it's made up of 2% every single month. I know some people actually speak about how your yearly profits is made up of 3 to 4 good months, and all the other losing months, let's say you lose 9 months out of the 12 months in a year, and those 3 months were very, very good, they're profitable and they cover all your losses. Well, technically then you're still a profitable trader. Although you did have 9 losing months out of 12 months, you're still profitable because of your risk to reward, your win rate, and your average trade. Just keep this in the back of your head when you're actually considering yourself if you're profitable or not. Just base it off your trading strategy and the way you trade. Because I could say to someone, okay, if you don't have 6 months of profitable results, then you're not profitable. But over those 6 months, you could still have 2 losing months, and as long as you're profitable over those 6 month period, then you're a profitable trader. It's as simple as that. So many people are obsessed with making profit every single month, and this is quite dangerous because if you try and profit every single month, you're just going to force trades. I've had losing months, I still have losing months. This month I'm actually down at the start, but it's not really the end of the world because on the last year I'm up, the last 2 years I'm up, so it's not really that bad of a deal. As long as I'm profitable over the next 12 months, the next 24 months, the next 36 months, 48 months, 60 months or whatever, that's all that really matters, for myself and for my personal trading. I don't really care what happens this month or next month. As long as over the next many months I'm profitable, that's all that really matters for myself. And also you have to have realistic expectations. You're going to see traders on Instagram or even on my other channel, my Forex channel, of me making 50k in a day. So I'm making 1 million in a month. This is obviously possible, but you need to be realistic. These people have been trading for 5, 10 years. years. And if you've only been trading 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, you can't expect to get the same results. If you don't even have 50k in your account, don't expect to make 50k in a day. If you don't have $1 million in your account, don't expect to make $1 million in a month. It's not going to happen. And it's as simple as that. So don't expect to get the results when you don't even have, the time in the markets to actually build up the capital, build up the experience with a larger account size to actually be able to manage the profits. And obviously, if you are going into Forex, especially as a full-time trader, you have to be okay with risking everything that's in your account. You don't want to put, if you have 100k savings or 100k to trade with, you don't want to put everything in one account. Very, very dangerous. Plus, with an FCA regulated broker, you're still only protected up to £85,000. So obviously, make sure you trade with a regulated broker. Otherwise, you can lose all your money and they can not pay you out and everything like this. It's not really worth the risk. You're going to want to trade with a regulated broker and not put everything you own in one trading account. I always say in a trading account, you should have money that you're comfortable losing. So if you lose every penny in that account, are you still going to be okay? Are you still going to be able to pay your expenses? Will your lifestyle have to change because you lost all that money in the account? Because let's say you enter a trade, your Wi-Fi goes out, your phone breaks, you can't access the trading platform. What happens if that trade then crashes and you lose 50% of the account? If that will then change your lifestyle and make it so you can't pay your rent, you can't pay for food or anything, then this is quite dangerous. So in your account, make sure it's the perfect amount so that you can still maintain your lifestyle, but you can also still potentially make enough money to cover all your expenses by at least double. That is the goal. If you did enjoy this video, comment down below some ideas for this second channel and I'll catch you guys in the next one.